The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Midland Rockhounds and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Larry Granger, a Michigan-born lefty, gets the starting job here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Stepping in, number 69 comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Rockhounds lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Clyde Brinkley.
The shortstop, Clyde Brinkley.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Rockhounds are out in front, 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 69. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
This one skied out toward right. Lindsey on the move, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Ready once again, Rich Lindsey.
For San Antonio, right fielder, Rich Lindsey.
The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch, better hitting.
Ready for another chance? Craig Medrano, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready on 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw goes over to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
Digging in to try it again, Clyde Brinkley. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The 0-1. Softly to the right side, should get the runner to third. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And he'll reach first safely.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you hold him up. You got the tying run at third base. You got no outs. You're sitting in a situation where you might be able to not only score that tying run, but break the inning.
Digging in once again, number 69. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he got no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
0-1 count. Here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings, big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of it.
Striding in once again, Eldon Dunn. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Eldon Dunn.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball rolled softly to second. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Well, here they go again. Another base hit. This one leading off the inning here late in the game.
can tell you where I'm even at.
But they put together some base hits, but haven't been able to get that big hit to drive in the run.
I expect this series to be a battle. So to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
They go too fast.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Alberto Tejeda gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Diego
I don't know why we're not doing
Gomez
whole innings like we
hammers down
did
the
before.
save, his 8th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Mission. 2 runs on 14 hits. 2 errors. They left 21 runners on base. For the Rockhounds, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Midland Rockhounds and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Brian Camacho, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Craig Medrano.
Number 4.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Digging in, number 69. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and no one will track it down. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
At the plate, number 69. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Almost a home run.
Standing in, Chris Vasquez.
Center fielder, Chris Vasquez.
Here it comes, 0-2. On the ground, softly towards second.
And I missed.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Number 69. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Foul.
Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Michaud rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run is in to score from second.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
Digging in the switch hitter, Kareem Granger. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rondon ranging into the outfield. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Missions lead it 8-1.
8-1. Lost another one.
So striding in, Roger McCarthy.
Number 2. Second baseman.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
McCarthy.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Crow won't get him.
Man, that's a nice at bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets a 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
Now at the plate, Leo Velez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Velez.
Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 9-1 ball game. And no chance there.
9-1.
The third safely. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another.
Into the box now, number 69. Singled homer run in his last time up. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Lindsey ranging back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And the throw in gets away from him.
Oh.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run.
Bye-bye, you won.
In a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
9-1 is the way this one ends. San Antonio slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Brian Camacho earns the win, his second. Brian Pelletier permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Mission. 9 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Rockhounds, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Texas League. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Midland Rockhounds and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ben Gribble gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's got interesting numbers, and if you look at his strikeouts to walk ratio, it's 1-to-1. So it's not great, it's not terribly bad. It means he throws strikes, but he doesn't have the stuff that's going to totally dominate hitters. Got to rely a lot on his defense. We'll watch to see how this one unfolds.
Second, right fielder.
Striding in, Wilson McCormick. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be sick. At the plate, Felipe Sierra. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground. The throw will go to third, and the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
Settling in now, Angel Aquino. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Aquino.
1-2. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner. In to score, the runner from third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Matt, how in the world did he hit that pitch? The ball's on the opposite side of the plate, away, out of the zone, and he reaches out there and hits a soft liner.
Standing in, number 69. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Digging in, Vinny Franco.
Catcher it. Vinny.
A runner on first Franco. With 2 away. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. McCarthy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the second. San Antonio's out in front, 4-0. Into the box, Leo Velez. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Velez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit.
Well, here we are with the leadoff hit in the second. and the pitcher really struggled in the first inning. So you got to be a little bit concerned. The stuff just doesn't look like it's there today.
Coming to the plate now, Wilson McCormick. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Wilson McCormick.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people.
Now in the box, number 69. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Number 4 we go. The Missions lead it 4-0. Digging in and looking for more, Angel Aquino. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. 2 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one.
Well, what a way to start the new month. He gets 3 hits here in the game. The first day of the month, you're feeling good about turning the chapter and moving into this month now.
Now at the plate, number 69. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run.
I had a home run, yes. Woohoo. Too bad it wasn't bloated.
So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Second home run early in the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Oh, it's even. I don't know how whatever.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
You can't sneak the cheese by the rat. That's what he said when he hit the home run.
Stepping into the box, Felipe Sierra.
Got somebody
No hits
watching.
in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to
Got a double
trying
play.
to pick things up where he left off. Number 69. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs. Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. Alberto Tejeda earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Diego Gomez wraps it up for the save, his 9th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Mission. 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error.
That wasn't a bad game.
14 men
It
on
wasn't
base.
bad at all. It went behind, you know.
For the Rockhounds, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please drive home safely.
A fast-developing prospect has his first encounter with the media. If his progress continues, it will be the first of many such encounters. This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Garrett Lockett, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically given up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Batting third.
Striding in, Lloyd Blankenship. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter. Perfect count to put him away. Tried to elevate the fastball, just didn't get it up there enough.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Reed.
The 0-1 delivery. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, we weren't sure what kind of offense we were going to see tonight. They only scored 1 run in the last game. Already with that hit right there, an RBI hit in the first inning, the offense is alive and kicking.
Striding in once again, Lloyd Blankenship.
Designated hitter, Lloyd Blankenship.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Digging in, number 69. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now.
Number 69.
She deserves it.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hang on, hit it, pipe.
Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
He was a dad to me. I was waiting for him to be home, and instead of seeing him walk in the door, I found a chaplain on my doorstep. Our heroes have paid such a huge price for freedom. And these military families, sometimes we're still paying.
She knows what it is.
You're pretty girl. You got your pretty girl for it.
When someone says thank you for your service,
Fat ass.
sometimes I feel embarrassed because you don't feel like a hero.
Mighty fun ride you had there. Yeah.
I'm kidding.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Use this one too.
Digging in once again, Henry Nieto.
batting,
He comes in 0 for 2
baseman,
thus far.
Henry Nieto.
0-1, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And a
that's a
diving
miss.
effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
I can't catch.
Stepping in and ready for another shot,
off with a
number
right
69. 0 for 1 for him
Second
here in this
baseman,
one.
Number 69.
First delivery to him on the way.
And a
Swing
strike.
and a miss
God.
just out in front of that fastball.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And that's off his leg on the mound.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
But I can't catch. I don't know what button
Digging
it
in
is.
and looking for more, Kareem Granger. A hit in
Designated
2
hitter,
tries so far.
Kareem Granger.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground. And, oh, this is off the second base bag. He's got it, and he'll reach first as they can't make
Damn,
the play
that was
on it.
close. I made it to second.
Digging in to try it again, Barry Davino.
batting.
He's 1 for
Right
2 in the
fielder.
ball game.
Barry
None out, runners
Davino.
at first and second. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
What?
Ready for another shot now. Tino Santos. 1 for 2
fielder.
with a double on his
Tino
line thus
Santos.
far.
Trying other buttons.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Stepping into the box, Henry Nieto.
Third baseman, Henry Nieto.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something.
Third.
That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
And the coach is
not
getting pissed.
particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play.
Whatever E4 is.
Ready once again,
I keep
number
throwing the wrong way.
69. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The next 0-2. Pulled toward right center field.
Go, 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 go,
on the
go.
move. 2 down.
He pitched, is it? No? Yeah.
Ready for another chance. Number 69. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Right.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, here's another multi-hit game. Here we are in May. He's over 300. I think he's going to have a good year and be able to keep this up throughout the rest of the summer. He's off to a great start.
Now to the plate, Kareem Ranger. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Kareem Ranger.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there.
Ow.
On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid
out of
happens
3.
to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
10-6, the final score in this game.
10-6.
Corpus Christi with a big 17-hit attack. Manuel Lima takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Hooks. 10 runs, 17 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. For the Rockhounds, 6 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. number 58, is on the mound for game 2. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, his last 3 outings have been interesting. He hasn't been bad, hasn't been great, but he's walked away with a no decision. So today he's looking to go maybe a little bit deeper and see if he can walk away with that W.
Time eating that. Half going.
In now, number 69. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Number 69.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Now the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the
Come
fastball.
on.
Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there,
bullshit.
He decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Roberto Ochoa. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Roberto Ochoa.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Hooks are out in front here, 3-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 69. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. 0-1, here it comes. Late that time for a strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Santos ranging back. He tracks it down. A nice run. So striding in, number 69. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Hit in the air to center field.
And he catches
Moving
it, right?
under it, Blanco, 1 away.
Yep.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Roberto Ochoa. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Roberto Ochoa.
Hit out towards second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
Yeah, and that's just
lost.
The gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Hooks slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Francisco Anaya claims the win out of the pen, his first. Doug Guzman earns the save out of the bullpen, his seventh of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Hooks. 5 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base. For the Rockhounds, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Emilio De La Cruz will be on the mound for Game 4. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, the last 3 games have been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases. And so for that, I look at one number, his whip. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance to win games.
Standing in, number 69. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit for Red.
Oh, yeah.
Brown's third is digging for the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Blows my mind how you get people on here that just started playing.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kareem Ranger.
Designated hitter.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
No, walk him.
Ready now, Barry Divino. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Looking to minimize the damage here. Down the first baseline. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1. Standing in, Miguel Rodriguez. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in now, Albert
Bases loaded.
Lockwood. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Lockwood.
2 out, bases loaded. This one's down to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We've played 2 full. The Rockhounds lead it 3-1. Into the box now, Sam Key. He'll start things out here with his guys down a pair as we begin the third.
Key.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into right field for a single. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. He's been on some kind of cold streak. Even talking about maybe having to sit him down. His average had dropped below 200. That's a big knock and a confidence builder.
Stepping up now number 69. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Another one sent foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Rockhounds are out in front, 3-2. So coming to the plate, Edgar Castro.
The center fielder, number 1. Edgar
We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Hard hit ball to second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
At the plate, Sam Key, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The set and the 1-1 pitch towards second. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Well, that right there shows how strong he is.
That
ball got in on him, but he fought it off a little soft liner to fall in the outfield and scores the runner from third base. That's a strong guy right there.
Into the box now, number 69. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Second baseman, number 69.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a liner back through the box. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Well, that's another single, his second hit of the game. He's having a good May. You know, you start looking at May as a player and you say, I'm partway through the season. I'm starting to get settled in. This is a great start to the year. He's over 300. He's off to a great start.
So digging in now, Kareem Granger. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Granger.
The 0-1. High in the air and drifting out.
And it's going to be out.
Castro on the move. And that's the first out of the inning.
Knew it.
On to first, a double play. Stepping into the box, number 69. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch 69. One or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. Perez rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Hey, he's trying his hardest to help his guys get back into the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Oh, don't tell me we didn't get it.
Kareem Granger. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So no runs here on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 9th inning coming up. The Hooks lead it 6-3.
6-3.
At the plate, Lloyd Blankenship has got 3 hits, including a double
hold on
to
to
this
fucking
point.
nothing. Yeah. What's wrong with you? Maybe tired.
Horny as fuck. I'm tired.
Oh. I'm going to bed here pretty soon.
Lloyd Blankenship.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to their lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
Well, that's not exactly
lost
how
again.
you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Sergio Chavez earns his first win of the season. Emilio De La Cruz was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Doug Guzman hammers down the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Hooks. 6 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 15 men on base. For the Rockhounds, 4 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Fuck. Making hard play.
A young player who's made a few errors early on is addressed about his struggles. The player's response catches the coach off guard. This coach has no time for superstitions. He offers a simpler prescription: practice.
Wow, that stuff is strong.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Texas League. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 48 will be on the mound for the series opener. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. He's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Digging in to try it again, Orville Lewis. 2's all over the place. Orville 2 on, 2 out, Lewis. And of course, here in inning number 2. The 0-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Rough Riders are out in front, 1-0. Striding in, number 69. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
2 out with the man at first. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Rough Riders lead it 1-0. Striding in once again,
Leading
Leslie
Frisco,
Dobson.
Shortstop, Leslie Dobson.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Gerber. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Brandon
5th inning,
Gerber.
2-1 our score. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, that's a nice at-bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets a 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 69. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 69.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Stepping up to the plate, Tom Metzger. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
That's just a strong man right there. That ball's on the outside half, and everybody else shoots it the other way. He pulls it and gets a base hit. Everything you're not supposed to do, he did and got a hit for it.
Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Gerber. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Brandon Gerber.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch to third. He's right there. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in once again, Tom Metzger. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A little roller toward the hole. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Rough Riders are out in front, 5-3. Kevin Saucedo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Kevin Saucedo.
Ready once again, number 69. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Number 69.
In there, no balls and a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Number 69 is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. At the plate, number 69. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Too. Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3
strikeouts.
strikeouts.
I know why.
If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
saw a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Sandoval rounds third and is striving for home. And he is out at the plate.
Oh, he got him out.
Denied a chance at tying the ball game here as the inning is over. We've played
tied,
8
though.
full. The Rough Riders lead it 5-4.
No, it ain't.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Yohander Mendez earns win number 4 on the season. Number 48 was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Elvis Aguilera closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Rough Riders, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 21 runners on base. For the Rockhounds, 4 runs on 11 hits. 2 errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 58 gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, last outing he only pitched 4 innings. So I know he was disappointed, as was their coaching staff. They're hoping he can get to the 5th, maybe even the 6th inning. He does that, it allows their bullpen a little more length and gives them a chance to win. So that's what we're looking for in this game.
Now at the plate, Danny Driscoll hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Here we go, fellas, let's go.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Stepping in, number 69. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Digging in once again, Shelby Laird.
Leading off for
0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Shelby Laird.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. This is pulled into right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, there's another line drive single to start the inning here in the middle innings. I tell you what, they are swinging the bats today. They've had a great game plan. They've been aggressive. They've laid off of balls. They've hit strikes, everything you want, and they're executing to a T.
Digging in and looking for more, Danny
6.
Driscoll. 2 for 2 with a triple
Danny
on his batting line
Driscoll.
to this point. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Oh, and he botches it. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Trying to pick things
3.
up where we left off.
Shortstop.
Leslie Dobson. Second and third, 2 away.
Gotta hold him right here.
Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. In to score the runner from third. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 69. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 69.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gerber is there. 1 out. Digging in to try it again, Brandon
Leading
Gerber.
off for the Rough Riders, left fielder Brandon Gerber.
No out.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored a base hit.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speed.